Hey, what's up, guys? I know I have, like I said, haven't been keeping up at all. Hopefully, this video is a little bit more in order, just because it should be all, happening here. This is everything I'm gonna have being put back on. All my cooling lines, like I've already explained it. Cooling lines, my radiator, whatnot, all my brake stuff, hydraulic stuff, headlights, loom, liquids, fluids, whatnot. Everything is good. I still need to loom everything up. I got a new, where's that? Throttle body gasket, catch can. Like I said, everything is basically new. Brake lines are all good. A problem I had was that basically from my old oil gauge, yeah, it got stripped. I kind of planned for the worst case scenario. I made this, which is basically an adapter to the threads on there, because I basically stripped these. I have the threads on there. So, and I already made like a hole. And the reason you're probably like, why the fuck you doing this janky ass shit? If we come in here, you can see I have all my, I know it looks even nastier in here, but I have my new AEM gauge over there. I actually had it all wired up, but I disconnected it because I was organizing. Basically, you see how the AFR gauge is coming down there? That's where I'm gonna run that one. And I'm gonna run my oil pressure gauge out through here to there. Now this ain't permanent, but here, actually, we'll just do it from here. I don't know if you can see that. I literally have the fitting onto a fitting, adapting to that small one that adapts to the one on the block. I really like put Loctite. Well, it's actually a Loctite and sealant. So yeah, that was one of the biggest problems I was gonna have, but luckily it should be straight, at least to get me going, but now I can go ahead and start connecting everything. I'm gonna go ahead and start and actually tackle putting on the throttle body back on with the gasket so I can start looming up at least some stuff to make it look a little prettier. Put the actual clamp on this because I did take it off. And actually might as well just set up my catch can while I'm at it. Alright, well, we got the throttle body back in with the new gasket already wired up. And we got our catch can installed now. So it's actually connected to the PCV. It's just a very simple type of catch can, I'm gonna go ahead and actually now start installing the brake master cylinder and clutch master cylinder and slave cylinder. Also, I can get everything connected, And I'm actually gonna go ahead and just mount the radiator while I'm at it. Well, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and do that after I get all the lines, so it's not getting in my way of getting some stuff connected. Finally, put the hose routed down there, but I got that on. Next is the clutch master cylinder. Just like that, we got the clutch master cylinder on. We'll go ahead and put the slave master cylinder, and then we should be actually all ready to start not wiring, my bad, but start putting on the lines. So pretty excited for that. And I've already said this in the other video, but usually you want to grease it up. Same goes for here, the fork. But yeah, I'm gonna and then also this one, but I'm gonna lubricate that one. I mean, just grease it up before I put it on. But yeah, hopefully I should be able to get that on like right now, There we go. Let's go ahead and focus on putting on these lines. But we're getting it done little by little, I think we're making progress. So I'm gonna go ahead and start on the brake lines. Now I have this line already lined up. I have it up here. I just haven't connected it yet to this. Same goes for here. I'm actually connecting the banjo bolt. This short line is gonna run down here. The other one's gonna actually run there. But I just want to tighten it right now. Whenever I tighten it, I'll be able to adjust it more. I can't adjust it because this keeps moving. You see, whenever I try to turn it, I'm just gonna mount it and then just adjust it to how I want. Just a 14 millimeter banjo. I have to put the phone down, but there's be that one there, and then the other one that mounts right to that one that runs that one that way. So yeah. I got all the lines hooked up. I'm just gonna tuck them because, of course, this has to be tucked. I got everything hooked up. I'm just trying to tuck everything a little bit more so I could adjust it. Now what I am gonna focus on, because I want to turn the car on at least to see how everything runs and works. But I need to hook up the radiator and just top it off with fluid. I already put the filter, like I said. I'm gonna go ahead and set up radiator together with the shroud. Pretty simple. Did start doing it off camera when I remembered I have to put the fan on first. The way that's mounted, there's no room for me to like put this bolt, so then you could, you know what I mean? I don't know, but yeah, so I gotta do that. I'm gonna do that and mount it real quick. All right, well, we got it all set up now, the radiator. debride it again, because I don't know, I feel like it really does do a good job at cleaning up. For right now, I'm just having it connected because I'm actually going to top it off with oil and turn the car on, because I haven't really seen it run in a while. So yeah, finished installing the oil pressure gauge, connected it all. Go ahead and turn on the car. Still don't have brake fluid, but it's not like I'm gonna be braking, so it's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to do that. I just topped it off with oil. We should be good to turn it on. Basically, it's first run in like over a month, so hopefully everything goes good. Like I said, I'm really doing this because I wanted to see if this gauge can hold the oil pressure with that adapter I'm using, basically. But there it goes. Holy crap. Let's go. Well, that was a success. What I got done was I bled the car, basically put the cooling on, turned it on, made sure everything was on. Wheels were turning and stuff. That's just because of the clutch. But other than that, everything's good. Car runs, wanted to make sure the PSI and everything, you know, worked. What I was having with it sticking here is fixed. So yeah, everything seemed good. I just didn't run it long enough because I don't want to fuck up the rotors. It's done. So I just need to keep finishing all the touch-ups, get all the lines done and bleed it. And hopefully soon I can have this car back on the road. I just really need to clean things up because I'm not, you know, a fanatic of how it's looking right now. But I'm getting closer every day. Today, what we are going to be doing though on this part of the video is basically looming all this wire up, and I finally have like ways to mount these lines. I'm gonna try to tuck the clutch line and the brake line, and I actually want to see if I can route this starter, the one that goes to the starter solenoid, with this harness. Might be a tight fit, but I am gonna see if it's possible, just because like I said, I want to clean everything up, and if it's possible I want to make it look like it's not there. I'm actually gonna run this though behind the power steering. I don't know if you can see it, like power steering, steering column, basic, not the steering column, the steering, I don't even know what it's called, I'm not gonna lie. But behind the steering, I'm gonna, that line all the way, I'm gonna wrap it behind there. I actually managed to put wire together. I did kind of loom it up right here. I'm tucking in the actual, this cable right here. This cable right here is basically the wideband sensor one, so I want to see if I can tuck it as much as I can, but it doesn't look that bad. I am trying to basically run this one here, and you can kind of see the clutch. Again, my bad for the bad angle, man. Holy crap. But basically, I don't know if y'all can see, I'm running the clutch line in between all these lines. So far, I've managed to clean this area a little bit. Okay, and I am gonna tuck this under all that right now. I just have it to give me area to, like, space to work with. Don't need to plug in the brake lines there. All right, I'll try to show you, but you see here we have the wideband sensor on there. All I'm doing is trying to tuck that connection with that, somehow clean it up a little bit. So look at this, we are done on this side now. I don't know if you remember, Yuri saw how I moved it from there, the starter signal here. I was able to tuck it there, and I feel like everything honestly is coming out pretty good. I don't know if I can show you, but basically everything's all set. The clutch line is literally running down there, and you can see how it's running back there. If we come over here, I don't know if you can see, I ended up tucking them down there. Now I still need to connect proportioning valve right here, but I'm just looming everything up for now. Still need to connect those brake lines, but I've connected them already here. You see, got this brake line in, it's already connected, so I just need to finish looming all this up and get on the brakes. So I'm gonna finish looming everything up, and then I'll show you how I'm gonna set up the proportioning valve. All right, and now we're fully done looming up the whole car. Everything came out tucked over here, you see. This is basically the whole harness that goes inside, but there's that harness running under there. And I just finished plugging the wideband. Go ahead right now and run it through my vents, like right here. That's why I have that off, and I'm gonna run it up there. All right, where I already put the wideband, everything's, like I said, installed. I'm mocking everything up. I'm actually gonna put the proportioning valve down there, bolted right there, you see. And I feel like it was a pretty good spot for the proportioning valve. I'll explain it. I'll explain everything how it's set up once it's done, because I still need to tighten everything and stuff like that. But yeah, so far it's good. Sad news is that, look, man, literally fell on my paint. It won't even zoom in good. But yeah, it chipped my paint. So whatever, right? Whatever. I'll worry about that later on. But everything's coming along pretty good. I just gotta finish putting up the brake lines, and honestly, I'm fully done. Let me explain it now that it's all set up. This goes to my proportion valve, and this line specifically goes to the front brakes. And this one goes all the way there. All right, sorry, I'm not explaining this very well, but this banjo bolt right here basically is the line that goes to the rear brakes. But you have a proportion valve where you could either adjust it and whatnot. I wanted it to be tucked in a way, you know. I feel like it looks pretty tucked, and I know this all looks fucking messy and shit, but it's because I need to finish low-key tightening that bolt up. I still need to put this line in and adjust it. So, but really, it's just because I really wanted to focus on finishing up the loom. It's 6 in the morning and I work at 1. I'm just happy I basically got the car all mocked up. I even put the headlights on, and look, looks clean, man. There we go. But there we are. I mean, we got the headlights now, like, fully assembled. I even got the bash bar on there. Honestly, I feel like I got everything done. Like I said, I got the proportion valve down there. But honestly, I'm basically done. Just gotta bleed the whole system. We'll let that heat up. Yo, there we go though. Wideband's reading, like I said, it's reading rich. But we got the oil pressure down there. Everything's running and looking good, man. Well, anyways, thank y'all for watching. For real, kind of makes me happy. You know, I still got more things to do, but this is definitely a big win for me, it feels like.